Do not be so quick to judge. God is calling you. Welcome to a word of hope for the memorial of St. Anthony Abbot. My name is Father Brendan Curran, Dominican promoter for justice and peace for North America, joining you once again as we gather with Jesus, visiting to a synagogue on the Sabbath, and notices a man with a withered hand. Oh, the Sadducees gathered round to see if he might be trapped. Will he heal him on the Sabbath? As Jesus healed him, they ran off to go and prepare to accuse him to the authorities. We're so quick to judge. What you may see in the background, I'm gathered at a Dominican Friars community here on the west side of Chicago, is that we're in the midst of the largest snowstorm of the year this winter. And I remember part of the story back to a time of the biggest winter storm, a blizzard, at the doors of St. Pius V Church. Funeral director called me up one day and said, "Father, will you be able to take and do an appropriate funeral mass for a person who has no family?" I said, "Sure, of course we can do it." We had no idea that the day for that funeral would end up being the biggest blizzard of the year, and the doors were practically blocked at the front of the church. So as the funeral car, the hearse, pulled up in front of the church door, suddenly the homeless guys, a lot of the different churches have those, the guys who are drinking a little bit, sit in the back of the church as a warming space, suddenly broke into action because they had heard that this guy had no family, shoveled out the front, and helped lift the casket into the church. The homeless guys. They didn't know who he was. They didn't know what his story was about. And I asked one of them, "Why are you doing this?" He said, "If not, by there I go, the grace of God. It could have been me." Huh. We're so quick to judge. Just like those Pharisees or Sadducees in today's gospel, trying to trap Jesus in a time of anointing a person in need. Let us reflect today. How are we so quick to judge? May not we see the surprise of a blessing, even in the midst of a snowstorm? Ah, God is calling us. The blessings are all around us.